The title of my book is Who We Are. We are imagination and dream of God. We exist in various realms, dimension, and reality. Our highest self is the one who has learned all the lessons. We are not consciousness. In fact, consciousness is in us. We are experiencing this reality based on our consciousness. Different forms of us in different dimensions are simultaneously experiencing their reality based on their consciousness. We are multi-dimensional being experiencing physical body. Basically, we are locked inside our physical body. Certain time, consciousness leaves body and we experience out of body. We travel to astral plane. Example, during our sleep. Astral plane is just above our dimension. That is 4 dimension or 4D. We cannot see with our 2 physical eyes. Certain time, our consciousness leave our body for longer time. Example, during our sleep. We might experience sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis. Our consciousness has left the body for a long time and wants to come back, but our physical body is programmed to believe that it requires more sleep and continuous sleep, so doesn't want to wake up. Death. Death is when consciousness leaves body permanently and is ready for a new body. It leaves this dimension and travel to different dimension. Our new body we will get based on the lessons and beliefs that we have acquired in our lifetime. Our body is just accumulation of our belief acquired by our consciousness, and it keeps changing. In a lifetime also, consciousness changes different body forms based on the belief it gets from the surrounding. Example, from childhood stage to adulthood stage to old age. Dream. Dream is when consciousness leaves body for a shorter duration of time, while death is when it leaves permanently. That is, our consciousness leaves our body permanently. Mostly people die while asleep. It is advised, however, to sleep not more than 6 to 8 hours. 3 hours of sleep is also sufficient as consciousness wants to return to body. 6 to 8 hours of night sleep and 2 hours day naps are sufficient for a human body. When our consciousness stays away from our human body for a long time, we experience fatigue when we get up. Hence, to avoid it, reduce your sleep quota to 3 hours at one time and 3 hours in next slot. If it is not possible, then sleep not more than 6 to 8 hours. 10 hours of continuous sleep is detrimental to body and to consciousness. Thoughts and imagination. Thoughts and imagination are part of personality. When we imagine a certain place, we leave there a part of us that can be called as shadow. Not completely, but partially. An imprint of us, it can be called as. Ghosts are nothing but the unfulfilled desire or thoughts. A personality of person who died But if he had any kind of attachment to place or a person, a part of personality gets stuck there and keeps revisiting that place, that particular person. Earth. Earth is just a training ground. After death, whatever lesson we have learned, based on that, we will get reincarnated. If a person wants to learn a specific lesson or wants to accomplish certain things, then he or she will get reincarnated again here on earth. A person writes his or her own script after death. Choose parents, job, city, home based on the lessons he or she wants to learn. If a person fails to learn a lesson, he or she will get reincarnated again. All the false beliefs that we have acquired on this earth, like heaven, hell, devil, etc., will be shattered after death, and a person will get reincarnated again to relearn lesson. Here I want to add a point. Heaven and hell are just the state of mind, and devil is again a belief. A belief is just like energy. Devil doesn't exist. Our belief gives it energy. So it just exists in our belief. Our world is a result of our collective consciousness. World that we have created around is the result of our imagination and beliefs. God gave us the beautiful power of imagination and thoughts. Thought creates reality. Suffering around us are the result of the unconscious thoughts. When we hate war and other country, we attract more war. Only when we love peace and harmony, we attract more peace. Hate and violence are never the solution. Same thing goes with our personality. When we love peace and harmony or any other person, we attract more peace and love from another person. On contrary, when we hate other person, we attract more hate from that person. We are result of our thought. If we don't like something, it is better to change it from inside than from outside. We have chosen ourselves to reincarnate on this earth. As I said, earth is like a training ground. We have chosen our parents, friends, city, and circumstances. Hence, everything is scripted and decided before our birth. It all depends on our former life attachment with that person or lesson we want to learn. Sometimes a person gets reincarnated immediately after birth, depending on the strong desire or strong attachment with physical body or certain task that he or she wants to finish fast. While sometimes it takes a long time to reincarnate as he or she wants to learn the lesson. Angels and higher beings or guide surround us once we die and help us to learn the lesson that we did wrong and change our wrong belief. While sometimes it takes a long time to reincarnate as he or she wants to learn the lessons. Angels, higher beings, or guides surround us once we die and they help us to learn the lessons. They help us to change our belief pattern or the wrong belief that we have acquired during our lifetime. And once we learn our lesson, we decide to reincarnate again on earth under specific circumstances that with that will help us in our learning and correct our past karma that we have accumulated. Ego. Ego is the jealous god. It wants to be served always. Dreams are like doorway to subconscious. Subconsciousness is the reservoir of our personalities that is getting expressed and also unexpressed. Dreams symbolizes about past lives, present life, and also connect to our future self and also to higher self. It also connects us to guides or guardian angels. Dreams throw light on personalities that we are unaware of. Our consciousness travels to various realms during our sleep state or dream state. In those realms, we might meet our guides, our past self, our friends, our future self, anyone. In our physical dimension, we choose our friends, parents, siblings, etc. based on the attachment we had in previous life. For example, in present reality, your mother. Your mother could be past life best friend. Hence, we see our friends or known person and sometimes even a known person in dreams, because dreams opens possibility to travel through time and various realms. Dreams symbols should be carefully examined to know ourselves better. We may project ourselves in dream as of opposite sex based on previous life or even future life. Sometimes we could also predict our future based on the dream. Dreams could give lot more information about our future, as in other dimension time doesn't exist. There is no past, present or future in other dimension. We have taken various forms in various lives. We were male, we were female in our past lives. A part of each life is stored in our subconscious. That's why sometimes being a male, you might be dreaming about being a female. It means probably you were female in previous life, or you have chosen to be female in your future life. The whole and true meaning of life is to become full conscious of our consciousness. Thank you.